Elias lived a quiet life. He was a man of few words, preferring the company of his thoughts and inventions over the bustling town life. His days were spent tinkering with his creations, finding solace in the rhythmic ticking of gears and the hum of machinery. His house stood at the edge of a sleepy town, nestled between the whispering woods and a babbling brook. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, untouched by the rush of modern life. It was filled with cogs, gears, and strange contraptions. Each piece had a story, a purpose known only to Elias. His garden was a testament to his boundless imagination and ingenuity. Most people found him eccentric. They would often pass by, casting curious glances at the peculiar devices scattered around. Yet they never ventured too close, respecting the invisible boundary that surrounded Elias and his world. They left him to his inventions, whispering tales of the old inventor who lived on the edge of town. To them, he was a mystery, a figure shrouded in enigma. Clara was different. She was not deterred by the stories or the strange devices. Her curiosity was insatiable, driving her to explore the unknown. She was a bright-eyed girl with a thirst for adventure. Her spirit was unyielding, her heart open to the wonders of the world. Clara saw magic in the mundane. She visited Elias often, drawn to the mysteries that his garden held. To her, every gear and cog was a piece of a grand puzzle waiting to be solved. His workshop felt more like home to her than her own house. It was a place where her imagination could run wild, where the boundaries of reality blurred with the fantastical. Elias would tell her stories. His voice, though soft, carried the weight of countless adventures and dreams. Not the kind you read in books. These were tales spun from the threads of his imagination. He spoke of fantastical inventions and impossible materials. Each story was a journey, a glimpse into a world where the impossible became possible. Clara listened with rapt attention. Her eyes would light up with wonder, her mind racing with the possibilities that Elias's words painted. She believed in the impossible. To her, the world was a canvas, and Elias's stories were the colors that brought it to life. Maybe that's why she understood Elias better than anyone else. In her, he found a kindred spirit, someone who saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. Elias had a theory. He believed in a substance called thinking stuff. It was invisible, yet all around. He said it was made from our thoughts.
Imagine our dreams, fears, hopes all swirling around us. What if we could shape this thinking stuff?
Could we make anything?
Anything. The possibilities are endless, but it requires focus, belief, a shared vision.
Years passed. Clara grew taller. Elias's beard grew whiter. Their belief in thinking stuff never faded. It fueled their experiments. It filled their conversations. They were so close to proving Elias's theory. One crisp autumn evening it happened. They built a machine. It was a beautiful mess of brass pipes, copper wires, and glass bulbs filled with swirling, glowing liquid.
The thought weaver? It will weave our thoughts into reality.
Will it really work?
We just have to believe.
They stood before the machine, hearts pounding. They closed their eyes. Together, they focused on a single thought: a garden. A beautiful, vibrant garden filled with the most incredible plants the world had never seen. The next morning, they rushed outside. Their breath hitched. There it was, a garden bursting with life. Flowers in colors unseen before bloomed with luminous beauty. Trees laden with shimmering fruit stretched towards the sky. News of the miraculous garden spread through the town. People, skeptical at first, were awestruck. The garden was proof. Elias and his thinking stuff were real. The impossible was possible. For a while there was joy. Children laughed in the garden's shade. Adults marveled at its beauty. The air buzzed with wonder. The shared joy amplified the garden's magnificence. It seemed like a dream come true. But then, something changed. Greed crept in, slithering like a venomous snake.
People stopped seeing the garden's beauty. They saw only what they could take.
Everyone had their own desires. Some craved wealth. They imagined mountains of gold, diamonds spilling from their pockets.
Others craved power. They envisioned themselves as kings and queens ruling over kingdoms built on the backs of others.
The once harmonious thoughts became a cacophony of selfish desires. The air, once filled with wonder, now crackled with tension. The garden started to wither. The thought weaver, once humming with shared dreams, started to sputter. Its once harmonious rhythm now disrupted, sending waves of unease through the garden. The glowing liquid inside the glass bulbs turned murky. The clarity that once symbolized unity and shared purpose was now clouded with doubt and discord. The beautiful plants began to wilt. Their vibrant colors faded, mirroring the fading connections between the people who once nurtured them. Thorns sprouted on rose bushes. The once gentle blooms now guarded themselves with sharp defenses, a reflection of the growing mistrust among the townspeople. The shimmering fruit rotted on the branches. What was once a symbol of abundance and prosperity now hung as a testament to neglect and decay.
They're not working together. The harmony that once bound them has unraveled, leaving them isolated and ineffective.
The thought weaver needs their shared belief. Without it, the very fabric of their reality is at risk of tearing apart.
Elias and Clara watched in horror. The townspeople, blinded by their own desires, didn't notice. They were too consumed by their individual wants to see the bigger picture. They fought amongst themselves. Their greed fueled the chaos. Each person believed their desires were more important than the collective good. The garden, once a symbol of unity, became a battleground of selfishness. The plants, once thriving under collective care, now withered under the weight of neglect.
Greed has blinded them. They've forgotten the true power of thinking stuff. The essence that once connected their minds and hearts is now a distant memory.
He watched the chaos unfold, his heart heavy with disappointment. The vision of a united community seemed like a dream slipping away, replaced by a nightmare of discord and division. Elias, his voice hoarse but firm, rose above the din.
Stop, this is not what we dreamed of. The thinking stuff responds to unity, not greed.
People paused, their faces flushed with anger and greed. Elias continued, his voice filled with urgency.
We must work together. Focus on the good. Remember the beauty we created.
Clara stepped forward.
Remember the joy. Remember the wonder we shared.
Slowly the townspeople turned towards each other. Shame flickered in their eyes. The memory of the garden's beauty, the shared joy, resurfaced in their hearts. One by one they closed their eyes. They focused on a single thought, a thought of unity, of peace, of shared dreams. The air, thick with tension just moments ago, began to clear. A gentle hum resonated from the thought weaver. The murky liquid in the glass bulbs began to clear, replaced by a soft, warm glow. The garden around them responded. Withered plants perked up, their leaves regaining their vibrant hues. The thorns retracted, replaced by delicate buds. The air filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The shared dream was weaving its magic. From that day forward, the town was never the same. The events that transpired left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of its residents. They had faced a challenge that tested their very essence, and in overcoming it, they discovered a strength they never knew they had. The town, once divided by individual pursuits and personal ambitions, found a new rhythm in the harmony of collective effort. They learned a valuable lesson about the power of unity and the responsibility that came with it. It wasn't just about coming together in times of crisis, but about maintaining that bond in everyday life. They realized that their strength lay not in the hands of a few, but in the combined will of many. Every project, every gathering, became a testament to their newfound understanding. The thought weaver became a symbol of their collective will. It stood tall in the town square, a reminder of the day they chose unity over division. People would often gather around it, sharing stories of how their lives had changed. It wasn't just a monument, it was a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for future generations. They used it wisely, always remembering the chaos greed had wrought. The memory of their past mistakes served as a guide, ensuring they never strayed from the path of unity. The parks, once neglected, now flourished under their care. Every flower, every tree was a testament to their commitment to a better future. Elias and Clara, their hearts full of hope, continued to guide them. They became the pillars of the community, always ready to lend a helping hand or offer words of wisdom. Their leadership was not about authority, but about fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. They believed in the potential of every individual and worked tirelessly to bring out the best in everyone. They taught them that the true magic wasn't in the machine, but in their shared dreams. The Thought Weaver was merely a tool. The real power lay in their collective vision. They encouraged open discussions, brainstorming sessions, and collaborative efforts. It was in these moments of shared creativity that they found the true essence of their community. The thinking stuff was real. It always had been. It was the very fabric of their existence, the invisible thread that connected them all. They came to understand that their thoughts, their intentions, had the power to shape their reality. This realization brought a sense of responsibility, but also a profound sense of empowerment. It responded to their collective will, for better or for worse. They saw firsthand how their unity could bring about positive change, but they also knew that discord could lead to chaos. This knowledge kept them vigilant, always striving to maintain harmony and understanding. They worked together not just for themselves, but for the future of their town. The garden thrived, a testament to the power of shared intentions. It became a place of solace and joy where families could gather, children could play, and everyone could find a moment of peace. The vibrant colors and lush greenery were a reflection of their collective spirit, a living proof of what they could achieve together. It stood as a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the face of darkness, unity and shared dreams could build something truly beautiful. The sunset over the garden was a daily reminder of their journey, a symbol of the light they had found in each other. And as the days turned into years, the legacy of unity they had built continued to inspire and guide them, ensuring that their town would always be a place of hope, harmony, and shared dreams.